Hello, friends. Hi. Hi. It's a bare face today, no makeup, but something has been in my spirit like since this morning. I was driving around, I was getting my car washed, heading to work, but I don't want to let this pass by because it's on my head. It's like it's there. And it's that life is hard. Life is hard. Life has always been hard, and it will continue to be hard. And that's the way it's been, and that's the way it's going to be. It's just hard. Life is hard, and we are creating a generation to think that life is easy, that it's going to be super easy, that you're just going to like glide through life. And we give our kids all we can, as much as we can, and we make it as easy as possible for them. But the reality is that we need to prepare them for a hard life. We need to prepare our kids for a hard life, because life is hard and it doesn't get easier. And there's only one thing for sure, and the truth is that you only get through it with faith. Like, the only way you can get through it is with the help of God. I'm 54 years old, and I have 4 children and 4 grandchildren. And they are grown, and they are out of the house, and they go. And it still doesn't get easier. Because once they go, then you start worrying about yourself. And then you worry about what you're going to do, how you're going to retire. Is it going to be enough? You worry about them. All of them have a situation. It never ends. It never ends. So you just need to have that fountain to draw from, that to dwell from. And that is God, the Lord, like every day. And we should be teaching this to our kids from a young age, that it's not going to get easier. They're looking at a whole bunch of people or kids being influencers, and they're making a lot of money. It's not even easy when you have a lot of money. Even with the money that so many people are after, it's not easy with the money either. And it's not, you can get yourself a lot of things, but then you're worried about what you got, worried about losing it, worried about not having it anymore. Is it going to come next month? Am I going to keep doing it? Am I going to keep bringing up these numbers? Am I going to keep producing? Is my content still going to be relevant? It's not easy. Nothing is easy. Nothing. And we have kids that we are teaching them like, oh, just go to school and get a degree, and you'll be set, you'll be fine, you'll have no worries. And a lot of kids go to school, they get a degree, and then life hits them, and it's like, you can't even find a job in your field. Or even if you do find a job, you still have to do life. You gotta interact with people, you gotta socialize, and kids are not even learning how to communicate and how to socialize sometimes, because they're always on the phone. They're only texting or emailing, and they're not talking. Like, I see people with young kids, everybody's on their phone and nobody's having conversations and talking. Like, put down the phone, talk to me, and I'm talking to you. I'm so serious about this. Life is hard. It's not going to get easy, and we need to be teaching our kids that they need to have a relationship with God, with the Lord Jesus Christ, because that is the only thing that's going to sustain them in the difficult times, in the hard times, going through, in the storms. It's not going to be your kids. My kids are not here. They're not with me. It's nobody else. My parents are older, you know. Somewhere else, you got to do life. But it's that relationship with God. That is the only. That is the only real thing. It is the only real thing.